So over the week, my Instagram grew to over 5,000 people. I had like 249 and it's over 5,000 now. And I've had a lot of great questions that have come into my DMs. And I said I was going to answer them in videos so that we could all learn together. So the first question is, must I believe in order to have or magnetize into my life what I desire? Is it necessary to keep vibration up versus low and think good thoughts about myself? Yes to all of those. Okay. Must you believe in order to magnetize into your life what you desire? Your belief is directly proportional to the power of what you can attract and magnetize into your life. If you do not believe it works, it will not work for you. If you believe it and you expect it, it absolutely works for you. Now, belief goes hand in hand with speaking and thinking good thoughts about yourself. And I want you to know this: negative thoughts are your past. They're grooves in your brain, they're neural connections in your brain that your brain had to make subsequent to things that you have experienced. But you are not your past, you are not your thoughts, and you are not your brain or your body. So you can rewrite that programming, and you need to, because if you are recreating the same thing every day, you are creating the past based on the input from your environment and the things that you've already experienced. So if you want something new, you have to change that environmental input. And it's gonna feel awkward at first. So what you do is, when you have those negative thoughts come up, acknowledge them. Don't just push them away. That doesn't work. At least not for me. Now, everybody's different and you need to do what works for you. All my teachings are about remembering your power, not doing things the way that I do them, but showing you the way that I did and telling you what might work for you. So you can rewire that programming by first acknowledging the negative thought when it comes up. Of course you feel that way because something happened to you. Denying it is denying your experience, and you had that experience. Your perception is valid. If you deny it, you're denying your perception. And you don't want to do that, because your perception is what's going to guide you into the next phase. So you acknowledge it, and then you rewrite it. You reprogram your mind by saying, and now we're going to do this. So if you have that negative thought about yourself, say, of course I feel that way. Look what happened to me. But I'm not that person anymore. And I'm not my body, and I'm not my thoughts. And I'm going to change my life, because this is who I am, and I am a powerful being. And I am going to have exactly what I want, when I want, because I say so. You can say a number of things to yourself, but you can and absolutely should acknowledge the negativity and then rewrite it with positive things. It's just like rewriting a computer program. That leads me into your vibration up versus low. Your thoughts create a chemical reaction in your body that doesn't feel good. That is going to keep you in a low vibratory state. So when you acknowledge the negativity, rewrite it with the good, you are actually changing your physiology and your vibratory state. When I shift vibrations and frequencies, I can tell. My body, I can tell it in my body. Whenever I'm stressed or have anxiety or I'm in fight or flight, the number patterns that I've assigned to myself and the signs that I have assigned to myself are more difficult to see. When I'm sad, I have assigned a number pattern. When I'm happy, I've assigned a number pattern. When I'm frustrated, I have assigned a number pattern, because that is my feedback loop, so that I don't have to sit and meditate and try to figure out what I'm feeling all the time. I get my feedback in real time. When I look at something and it gives me a number pattern of 1122 or 1144, I have assigned it a meaning. So when I am shifting back and forth in my vibratory states, I can feel it in my body, and I also get a sign that I have assigned to that feeling. It's a number pattern that I've assigned, but you can pick anything so that you know when you're shifting. If you can't feel your body, you know when you're shifting vibratory states. But if you rewire your brain, rewrite your thoughts, your vibration will shift automatically. And that doesn't mean you're not going to have the moments when you're low. The low moments are for you to recognize, feel it, and then release it. Rewrite it with what you want. You are going to experience a recreation of your past because that's all the environment that you've been used to. That's the only thing that your brain knows. As you change into positive thoughts and you start doing things and taking action towards the reality that you want, you're introducing new variables, new environmental stimulus. That doesn't mean the old goes away automatically. It means the old starts to leave as the new comes in. So you're not going to have the shift right away. You're going to go back and forth until you circle up into your reality and it's changing and changing. So when people want the quick fix, this is not my way. This has not been my experience. So I teach what I know. With consistency, things go quickly. Because with consistency, your brain can change things like that. But if you don't want to change those things and if you don't want to be aware, it's going to be more challenging. You need to know that your brain is recreating your present from your past because that's all it knows. And in order to make a new reality, you have to give it new input. I hope this helps.